In the gritty heart of Niles, Michigan, in the late 1800s, two brothers, John Francis Dodge and Horace Elgin Dodge, were growing up in a world that was changing faster than anyone could imagine. Raised in a modest, hardworking family, the Dodge brothers were born tinkerers. Even as young boys, they were fascinated by mechanics and motion, often pulling apart machines just to see how they worked. Their first foray into the world of engineering came not with automobiles, but with bicycles. In 1896, the brothers moved to Detroit and joined a machine shop. By 1900, they were crafting precision bicycles under the name Evans and Dodge Bicycle Company. But their mechanical minds quickly outgrew the limits of two wheels. In 1901, they sold the bicycle business and opened Dodge Brothers Company, a machine shop specializing in engine and chassis parts. Their precision work and commitment to quality didn't go unnoticed. Soon, Ransom E. Olds of Oldsmobile contracted them to produce engines. But it was a young innovator named Henry Ford who would truly change their path. In 1903, Ford needed reliable suppliers to build parts for his new cars. He turned to the Dodge brothers, who not only supplied engines and transmissions, but also became early shareholders in the Ford Motor Company. The Dodge brothers' expertise played a critical role in Ford's early success. Without their precise parts, the famous Model T might never have hit the roads. But by 1913, the Dodge brothers were ready for more. Tired of being behind the scenes, they pulled out of Ford, sold their shares for millions. They launched their own car company. In 1914, the first Dodge vehicle rolled out of their factory, a robust, no-nonsense car that was everything the brothers stood for: tough, dependable, and made with care. By 1916, the Dodge brand had exploded in popularity, even becoming the preferred car for the U.S. military during World War I. Their cars were rugged and reliable, perfectly suited to both battlefield and boulevard. But at the height of their success, tragedy struck. In early 1920, both brothers attended the National Automobile Show in New York. There, they contracted the Spanish flu, a deadly pandemic sweeping the globe. John Dodge died first, on January 14, 1920. Horace, devastated by his brother's death and weakened by illness, passed away less than a year later, on December 10, 1920. The loss was shocking, not just to the industry, but to all of Detroit. The Dodge brothers had built an empire, and now, both were gone. Yet their legacy refused to die. In 1925, the Dodge family sold the company to investment bankers, and a few years later, it was purchased by Chrysler Corporation. Under Chrysler, the Dodge name continued to grow, producing cars, trucks, and performance vehicles that stayed true to the brothers' original vision of strength and reliability. Today, the Dodge name still roars on highways across the world. From the muscle of the Dodge Charger and Challenger to the power of the Ram trucks, once a Dodge division, every vehicle is a tribute to two brothers. John and Horace Dodge may have been taken too soon, but they built more than a company. They built a legacy. Their story is not just one of innovation, but of brotherhood, resilience, and the enduring power of vision.